This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Right, it's easier on the right front tire if you're up high. These guys down on the bottom are tugging on the steering wheel. Oh, we got the smart guy, 6 car.
Trouble, turn number 3. And the caution flag is out.
Oh, hang on there, Mark. I don't think Mark could see anything there for a while. He's coming.
Oh, Johnny Benson.
Still can't see, I don't think, out of that car.
Robbie Gordon bouncing off each other.
That car was just completely filled with smoke. Mark did a great job there, trying to keep it as straight as possible. See a little bit of smoke here for a second, and then, boy, it just pours out. Watch everybody dive underneath. And he can't see anything.
Wow. And I tell you what, looks like he made the 99 and 17, might have made some contact. Teammates of Mark Martin.
Yeah. Kevin Harvick, I'll bet he's got a windshield full of liquid right now.
So he'll be having to make a pit stop probably.
Running up to the 4th place because remember he pitted under the caution back at lap number 8.
Oh, Casey Mears, 41 car, slow on the apron of the racetrack.
Right front, Benny, right front down.
Oh, man.
Back live at Daytona, trouble getting to pit road. We talked about it earlier. Bobby Labonte is out in the grass while the rest of the leaders come to get service.
Yep.
Marty, Michael Road again. Watch Bobby Labonte.
And the pylon that I talked about earlier that you got to be between, he cleaned that pylon out, just ran right over it. Says, okay, I can make my pit. Let me.
Trouble, turn 4. Got a car into the wall. Derek Cope.
Out in the wall, turn 4.
Boy, there's that yellow they didn't need.
Oh, boy, I'm telling you. Oh. But
Trip as well. Here he comes. And there he goes. Crunch.
Can't tell what caused that.
Tell you what, that's luckily a one-car accident with these pack of cars.
Probably right, but you know, these guys, the teams that can adapt to changes the best are still going to be the best teams. They're going to have the cars that are going to be the fastest. But I think once all said,
oh, trouble, back straightaway, Rusty Wallace, Jeff Green, and more.
It's easy, wave them off behind you. Back it down, coming to the caution.
That's Ken Schrader.
Kenny Schrader. Oh, darn it. Schrader and Rusty and the 43 car. Man.
There's Jeff Green.
So Rusty will not win the Daytona 500 in 2004.
Rusty Wallace in his 22nd Daytona 500 try.
Rusty Wallace just got squeezed in. The 42 car, Jamie McMurray, came up the racetrack right across the left front of Rusty Wallace. Turned Rusty into the 43 car of Jeff Green and collected Schrader.
Ooh, see Johnny Benson there come whistling by in the grass? That had to be a hairy ride.
That's one of those deals where, you know, got to run. 97 car, Kurt Busch, really got to run.
I'll tell you
Push the 21 car right on by.
That 97 has shown to be fast, very fast.
And what's at stake for him here? He's
trouble.
Contact on the
Hang on,
backstretch.
guys,
It's
hang
Mike
on.
Waltrip and now Brian Vickers. Robbie Gordon, 31. The time. Oh, Waltrip's over.
25 got into it.
1, 2, 3 times for Michael Waltrip.
Well, there's the
Now,
big
this
one
is the
right
big
there. Took a lot. There's a lot of good cars right there. Is that Sterling Marlin in there?
40 cars in it. That's Michael Waltrip's car, upside down.
Talk to me, Michael.
Over on its roof.
And when you're in a situation like that, you are just a passenger, especially when these cars start turning each other. Here you see, looks like Johnny Sauter slid up in the 30 car into Brian Vickers in the 25. A chain reaction.
Yes, that's Michael Tuckins. Yes.
And Biffle, the pole sitter, looks like he barely got through there.
So you see the tire come off of Michael's car, then it got into that grass softened by the rain, and it just dug in, just like we saw Ryan Newman's last year and sent the car over.
But there again, you come off the corner, you get yourself in the right position, and like you talked about.
Trouble, got another smoker. It's Jeff Burton.
Oh my goodness, 2 of the Roush Yates engines.
A lot of smoke out of those, a lot. Here, all the way to the bottom. Check your brakes here, good. Check your brakes.
The NBA All-Star Game on TNT machine is just had a double dribble.
Yes, it did.
Hey, Benny.
Yeah.
Remember we talked to
Get that 97 out of that pack. He wants to see that car as far back from the 20 as possible, Tony Stewart, because he knows that 97 of Kurt Busch is not on the tail of Tony Stewart. Tony can't do anything with him.
The teams have done all they can for their driver now, barring a caution flag, and even if a caution flag, these guys aren't coming to pit road. It's all up to the man behind the wheel. There are the Uries. Tony Eury Sr. on the left, Tony Eury Jr. on the right. Tony Eury Sr. working with Dale Earnhardt for so many years. And there's Joe Gibbs watching his driver, Tony Stewart, try to earn the Joe Gibbs Racing Organization a second Daytona 500 trophy.
When Dale Earnhardt's children
back to him a little bit.
wanted to go racing, that was Dale Jr., Kerry, and Kelly, the daughter. He turned them over to Tony Eury Sr. I said, okay, here you go. Here's my kids. Take them racing. See which one has some talent. And obviously, he has proven, Dale Jr. has proven to have some great talent.
Kurt Busch, Scott Wimmer, and the lap car of Kyle Petty.
And that's not to say that Kerry doesn't have talent as well.
Junior has certainly demonstrated himself to be a top-notch driver.
Yes, he has.
And he's trying to win NASCAR racing's biggest prize, the Daytona 500. He'll be 5 miles away when he comes to the start-finish line this time. Afternoon sun beginning to cast long shadows over the Daytona International Speedway. And now just 2 laps remaining in this race.
Stewart just can't get to him. Kurt Busch dropped back about 3 or 4 car lengths there. No help to the 20 car of Tony Stewart.
But remember, we think back to what happened to Bill Elliott at Homestead.
Dale Earnhardt Sr. here.
And his father in 1990 on the last lap, about right
there.
here.
Yeah. Fuel, Junior?
Cut a tire.
You're perfect. Not a problem at all. We've been stopping short for him all the day.
And lost the race.
They asked me about fuel. And Tony Eury said, you're perfect. We've been stopping early because Tony Stewart had a problem with fuel.
Fans come to their feet as Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart take the white flag. We're in the final lap of the Daytona 500. Jr. took the lead from Tony Stewart with 19 laps to go after he trailed Stewart's orange Chevrolet for much of the central part of the race. Now he's got to hang on for 3/4 of a lap to earn a victory in the sport's biggest event. Stewart not close enough to make a move yet. It's all going to come down to whether Earnhardt has a bobble or a problem in his final third of a lap.
You can't get emotional yet because you've got to get off turn 4 and back to the start-finish line.
And you can see it now.
The legacy continues. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the 46th Daytona 500.
Got it. Great run for Wimmer, too. Fantastic.
Tony Stewart second, Scott Wimmer third, Kevin Harvick fourth, and Jimmy Johnson fifth. For Dale Earnhardt Jr., his first victory in the 500 in his 5th try.
There are some happy, happy, happy people. But none no happier than him.
Oh,
That's right. You can't overstate the months of preparation that go into running this one race. These teams take these cars to the wind tunnel, various engineering rigs like chassis dynamometers and 7-post rigs to test them, get them all dialed together for this one shot at getting their names inscribed on the Harley Earl Trophy. And it's Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s who will be inscribed as the 2004 winner. Matt?
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a presentation of TNT Sports.